How's it going, guys? Today I am organizing, and I thought it would be a good opportunity to talk about my top 10 favorite plastic generation Beyblades. This top 10 list, I tried to do top 5, is too hard. I can't do it. So we're doing top 10. Some of these are because of the anime, some of them are because of the aesthetic. Okay, so top 10. These are not in any particular order. So I like them for various different reasons, and we're going to talk about it. And we'll just start from the top and kind of work our way down. Again, I'm not ranking these. These are just like 10 of my favorites. So first up, we've got Frostick Bronzer. If you aren't familiar, this is one of the first 3 Beyblades released at Hobby Fair Japan way back in 1999. This is the bit chip that Kai uses in Jisadai Battle Beigoma Beyblade, which is the first Game Boy Color game. It's also the first piece of Beyblade media predating the manga. So technically, this is Kai's first bit beast. So I kind of wish, honestly, the more I think about it, the more I play that game, the more I wish they'd kept this bit beast instead of Bronzer. Because it's an ice dragon, and Kai was on the Russian team. Like, it would make sense for him to continue to have this bit beast, and it looks very cool. So the attack ring, still pretty good for competitive today. It won a lot of tournaments way back in the day, including the World Championship. The attack ring did anyway. It was technically Bistool, but it's the same attack ring. And then the first Japanese national champions also used this this attack ring, so pretty cool. Next up, we've got Galleon II. I'm just a big Lee fan. I like the White Tigers. Is probably my favorite team from Plastic Gen, and they all have like feline themed bit beasts for the most part. So Galleon is super cool. Galleon II is definitely one of my favorites aesthetically. Kind of rare, pretty expensive, but yeah, that's in there. And then along with that, we've got Galleon I for the same reason. Galleon I is actually the attack ring that I used for the Flame Rose combo that you guys have probably seen me use every once in a while. Yeah, it's just a good attack ring and sub attack ring. It's cool. I like Lee, that's why. Next up, we've got Black Bronzer. So, probably one of the most iconic Beyblades from Bakutin Shoot Beyblade. This was one of Kai's Beyblades that he uses for a brief period of time in Season 1. It is iconic in the plastic generation of Beyblade. This is like, imagine, I'm trying to think of what would be comparable in like the other series. I don't know that there is something that you could compare it to. But this Beyblade is awesome. I love this Beyblade. It's so cool. It's just a Dragoon F recolor, but Black Bronzer, the lore behind it is freaking awesome. Following that, we've got Wolborg 1. This is the plated version. The regular version is just silver, but Wolborg is just cool. Tala's a cool antagonist. It's just a cool Beyblade in general. I like Wolborg as a bit beast. I think it looks pretty cool. It's got a bearing tip, which is very handy. Again, another piece that I use for the Flame Rose combo. The tip and the casing are from Wolborg, so pretty cool. Next up, we've got Pulta. So this is a recolor of, what is it? I forgot the name of it. Saizo, which is also one of the first 3 Beyblades released. This bit beast is from the Game Boy Color game as well. It's just super cute. It's a little ghost. I love it. I don't know why I love it so much, but it's great. All right, next. The only Dragoon in my top 10. This is Dragoon S. This is a recolor as well. I love Dragoon S. It's probably my favorite version of Dragoon. Pretty close to Grip Attacker, but Dragoon S, I love it. It's great. It's still got like the bit chip cover. You know, it's sort of between like the super early stuff and sort of like, I don't know, it's competitive too, like a very low blade base. You can invert the rubber tip to get a wide sort of rubber flat. Very cool Beyblade. I love this Beyblade. It's great. Next, we've got Gabriel. Gabriel's really cool. I'm a sucker for sub-attack rings. They're kind of fun. This Beyblade is pretty competitive. It's got some good parts on it. This is from V-Force, and it's got an interesting gimmick that is a little bit different from other Beyblades with sub-attack rings. Typically, you've got the attack ring and then the sub-attack ring layered together on top of the weight disc. But in Gabriel's case, it's set up a little differently, where the sub-attack ring is actually sandwiched beneath the blade base and the weight disc, which is, I think this is the only Beyblade that does that, I'm pretty sure, but got kind of a little plastic flat there. It's just a cool Beyblade. It looks cool. I think it looks super neat. It was tough between this one and what is it? Gaia Dragoon. And then we've got Desert Sphinxer. This one's really cool. I've done a separate video on this one if you guys want to check it out. It is an engine gear Beyblade, and it is Egyptian themed, which I love Egyptian themed Beyblades in all of the series. They're some of my favorites. Acid Anubis is freaking one of my favorites. It's so good. What is it? Vulcan Harusius. Wait, Acid Anubis is the burst one, right? What's the one from Metal Fight? It's also Anubis. Dang, I forgot the name of it. Holy crap. Anyway, this is a cool Beyblade. This is was a kid's design. It won a design contest, and then this got produced. So a kid, some random kid that was a Beyblade fan, sent in his design, and then it got produced into a Beyblade, which is super cool. It's just a really interesting story behind it. It's neat. It's not the most amazing Beyblade. It's really tall. It's not amazing. The engine gear is pretty good, but other than that, it's really just, it's all right. And then the last one is Zeus. This is the Hasbro version. I don't have the Takara version yet. I will be getting that at some point. The only difference is the tip. So the Hasbro one comes with the engine gear, and the Takara one comes with a like bearing tip. But Zeus is iconic as well. It's right up there with Black Bronzer. I would say Zeus is one of the most epic fights in all of Beyblade. Maybe the most epic. If you guys haven't watched it, definitely watch the Brooklyn versus Tyson fight from G Revolution. It's amazing. Like, anybody that says, oh, this series is stronger, that series, like, as far as the anime goes, right, have not watched the Brooklyn versus Tyson fight. I'm sorry. But Brooklyn and Tyson is the most epic fight in Beyblade. Like, literally rips the fabric of space-time. It's insane. Zeus is awesome. So there was a Zeus in Burst that is like the dual layer Zeus. Very, very similar aesthetic to Plastic Gen Zeus, which is pretty cool. So this has some competitive parts on it as well. The sub-attack ring is used in a very, very good attack combo for Plastic Gen, but yeah, it's a good Beyblade. This one's kind of expensive too. I think mostly because of the anime, because it's not the most amazing Beyblade, let's be honest. It's got some good parts, but like on its own, stock, not amazing. So that is my list, guys. That's my top 10. Funny enough, I don't have a Drigger in here. I almost put Drigger S. So Drigger S as an honorable mention. And who else maybe? Drasil, Metal Ball Defensor is probably my favorite Drasil, but I wouldn't put Drasil at the top of any of my lists, let's be honest. Maybe the top of my worst list, aesthetically. I don't know. I like Max. I just don't care for Drasil that much. So that's it, guys. Let me know what you think in the comments about my favorite Beyblades. If you have some favorites, let me know down in the comments which ones are your favorites and why. And yeah, thanks for watching. I will see you guys in the next one.